Oh hey, didn't see you coming. How are you doing? What's good? What's good, internet? What's good? Oh boy, the pre-holidays chaos is too real, y'all. How are you guys holding on? We decided to shake things up a little bit and not yet do something Christmassy or results of the year Instead, we're traveling more, just virtually though, but still, we're traveling to some wondrous places with some great indie tunes. This time through our World Indie series, we are in Hungary. Amazing country of great food, spa, quite interesting language, and Sziget Festival. Every year the capital of Hungary, Budapest, brings thousands of people from all around the globe to enjoy some music, to get groovy on the dance floor, and to watch some crazy and mesmerizing live performances. Of course, the host country has some party to offer as well, with some awesome bands and singers. With the help of our great friend Anton, we've picked out some bands and singers for you to check out. From the start, I just wanted to say that every country has its very own vision of indie music, and sometimes particular sound style. There in Hungary, they have rather varied indie or something that goes near classic-y rock music, which we are not really here for, but it doesn't mean that we're not going to discuss some indie rock bands. There are some great ones. First band we're talking about today is the KOLIN, or just KOLIN, probably one of the most famous indie bands from Hungary. They do quirky indie pop tunes, combining them with some heavy, fun visuals. They released an album, Yell Into the Kazoo, back in 2008 and got an MTV Europe Music Awards 2 times in 2009 and in 2010 as Best Hungarian Act, even drawing Paris Hilton's attention. They continue to work now, apparently some new material coming up from them. I hope they will keep the synth pop feel with some addition of indie rock and new rave as they did before. Our friend Anton actually went to see them perform live. And got a chance to chat with them in the backstage, asking them to say hi to Meanwhile on the other stage and which Hungarian bands they recommend to listen to. Here's what's what.
Hey guys, from Meanwhile on the other stage, we are the KOLIN from Budapest, and let us give you an advice what music you should listen to from Hungary. And our piece of advice is the Ivan and the Parasol.
Make sure you check it out.
Kisses.
Next band on the list is a band called Past, who started out and got pretty big due to them participating in the National Eurovision contest, Adal. They didn't really get to the top, but definitely got recognized. They do some great mixing of modern electronic music, some hip-hop elements, and unexpected great addition of harp. Overall, it's still your favorite indie pop, dream pop, and indie-tronica. They have an EP called 1919 and it's quite magical, so you better check it out. Probably the most hyped indie guy in Hungary right now is someone named BYEALEX. He's quite in control of all popular Hungarian music and even judging local The Voice. He also got big after the Eurovision, performing there with some hipstery guitar pop song. He wasn't even a professional, so people got really into that, and after the Eurovision, he released an album and a bunch of singles and also debuted his side project, sort of. BYEALEX Sleep. I hope I know it's gonna be pronounced so bad, but I don't speak Hungarian. I feel like it's one of the most hard languages ever. Apparently his side project still exists, as well as his other project debuted in 2016, this year, called Sunkise, something like that. It has some really good produced modern sound, so good for him. Few other bands our Hungary expert friend mentioned were 20s, whose first album was really popular, but then they kind of got bland and started releasing less interesting songs in Hungarian. There's also Marge or Marge, a female singer known for ballads, which were huge in Hungary, but for her latest album she completely changes her sound and starts performing in different festivals. And actually recently she and previously mentioned Sunkise did an amazing track together, a really fun track called Popcorn, Vodka and Sprite. Awesome. He also talked a little bit about the band called Punani Massive, an indie hip-hop sort of project, alternative hip-hop, which is apparently very huge in Hungary right now. They have this really fun track with Mary Pop Kids, another Hungarian indie collective. One of the guys of Punani Massive collaborates with another guy from some other indie band, and together they do a side project called Uishin. That's exactly how the Google pronounces it. Their recent single blew out in all the national charts. There's an indie-tronica collective, Polar Deer, whose Everybody track is just everything. Other band called The Mog, popular for their Survive track played in Shameless, and also FRAN Palermo band with rather guitar-y baroque pop sound. Kinda reminds of the Cooks a little bit. I've also discovered some amazing tracks from Hungary, such as, for example, GOMA EP by two really great Hungarian producers. Beautiful mix of guitars and modern EDM. Craving chamber pop and female-led dream pop? Hungary has something for you as well. Try Go to the Naked Woods. Naked Woods has some really nice singles from this year. I do recommend you to check them out. By the way, you can actually find all the links to all the mentioned artists in the description box down below, or you can also click right here to find our specially created World Indie playlist to watch some videos and to listen to some music of all the artists we mentioned in those videos. If you are heavily missing on some retro wave, try catching up with Laser Punk and his album called Nightcrawler. It has some sick 90s, 80s inspired tracks for like Neon Demon or Drive soundtrack. Interested in some bass and more electronic? Try listening to AMB. It has some really psyche tunes at some points of it. Some beautiful, mysterious trip hop and instrumental hip hop you can find through releases by Blunton. I was genuinely surprised knowing that NORWELL, who I actually know from some sort of experimental electronic music forum, is indeed from Budapest. This year, NORWELL released a beautiful album called Grasslands with not only beautiful electronic music but also with a great packaging. Some more experimental electronic fused with funk can be found at Zabi's Bandcamp page. Great stuff, really enjoyed it. Coming back to the beginning of the video, Hungary actually has a great wave of indie rock music and alternative rock in general. Like, for example, a band called Middle Misread, who combine psychedelic post-punk and new wave. On the latest released Ripple Soul, there's some amazing tunes. I really do recommend you to check them out. And if you're craving more guitar music, then try Panel Surfers, The Poster Boy, Mendo, Dope Calypso, Ape and The Matter. I hope all of those bands are actually from Hungary. We can continue this forever, but better to stop here. Plus we have the comments for you to share your favorite Hungarian indie music acts. Don't forget to like and to share this video, as well as to check out all of our other world indie videos by either clicking here or looking up the link in the description. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this and more videos about music in general. 2 weeks till 2017, the countdown begins. Stay blessed, don't be stressed, and peace out.